Sunday, 8 o'clock in Amsterdam, and we're ready for the massage class.
Here we are.
Yes, so we are
Manel.
and Nicole. And let's start. So 30 minutes receive and 30 minutes giving massage. So
Yes.
who goes first?
Yeah, I will do first.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay, so we will start with being on position of the knees. Here between the feet, we do the wide curl. Here now, moment, we're gonna heal someone. Warm up your hands, your heart. And then we place hands on the level of the joint on the feet. And then we push forward on the feet together. Then we get to the middle. We put you together. We get to the joint of the big toe. Pushing forward, back to the middle. And then back to below the joint. Bump press together. Then we do one foot at a time, and we do walking the 3 steps of the feet out to the joint of the big toe, and then back in to the joint of the feet. Now we hold on the rhythm walking, and we do the pressure with the side of the hand along the calf muscle tissue beside the tibia bone, 3 steps up to below the knee. And on the knee we use fingertip to press on the tissue around the bone of the knee patella. And under the pressure we do circles many times. Then we go up and we apply pressure 3 fingers above the knee, pressure down to the top of the leg, and then 3 steps, we get down 2 steps, 2, 3, 4 fingers above the knee joint. We apply pressure again with the fingertip on the tissue around patella, and under the pressure we do circles. And then we get down, karate hand press on the calf, and then you walk down along beside tibia to the heel of the feet. And then we do again the rocking the feet forward, 3 steps, going out until the joint of the big toe, and then back in until below the joint of the feet. Now we get on the thumbs, fingers on the top of the foot to support, and then we press on the sole, and under the pressure we rock the structure of the feet forward. So we press different locations along the sole. We do also on the arch. We press on the arch and we rock the feet forward. So we do like 6, 7, 8 times pressure to the sole with the thumb, and then we do again palm press walking, rocking out 3 steps and in 2 steps. Then we get the feet up, hands now are on the top of the foot, below the joint, close to the joint, and then we push down, not too hard, not too soft. Then we reduce the tension, we go a bit more up to the middle top of the foot, and now we press down, medium hard pressure, and we hold 5 seconds. Then we reduce the tension and we go to the toes and we do hard pressure down to stretch the top of the feet down to the mat. Then we get back to the middle after releasing pressure. We press now median and we hold the pressure 5 seconds, and then we get to the starting point below the joint and we apply pressure down and we hold soft 5 seconds. Then we open the feet again and we do the same palm press walking, rocking the feet out to the joint of the big toe and then back in to the feet joint. Now we want to work at one leg at a time, so we can start with the right hand side leg. We can bend the leg into 45 degrees. Foot is at the level of the knee and you move yourself in front of the knee. Get your hands on position butterfly, and then we push down to stretch the upper leg. We want to do 3 steps. First step is close to the knee joint, 3 fingers beside above. Second step in the middle. Third step is below the joint. Then we get back to 2. And we get back to 1. After we did 3 steps up and down, we get down back to the center and we open the leg into 90 degrees. So now we open more the 2 feet and we sit in between the legs on the butt, so feet forward, and then we get one leg to lock the straight leg, outside foot behind the knee, You push the knee up to the shoulder slowly and deep, and you lock here the leg on the mat, and you hold hard 5 seconds. Then we reduce the tension, and now we can be a bit more forward, and we can push a bit more the second time. We push and we hold hard 5 seconds. You straighten your leg, so we also work out a bit on ourselves, and then we push a third time. We push, we feel the tension on both legs, and we hold leg straight 5 seconds. Now we reduce the tension on the leg. We leave leg still in 90 degrees. We sit a bit behind, and the foot that was pushing now gets below and supports the inside foot. Apply pressure in to the tissue of the hamstring. So first pressure we do at the close to the knee joint, point number 1. The second pressure we do at the center between joints and tendons on this tissue of the hamstrings, and then we get to below the joint and we press in and we hold leg straight, deep pressure, and then we get back to 2, press and hold, and then we get to 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. We press along the hamstring, and now we get both feet on the area, and we walk up, joint to joint, and then down to the knee joint. Then we leave foot on the mat, and we go up into the knees, and we raise the leg up in the same position at 45 degrees. Knees are on the top of the foot. Interlock your fingers and use the heel of the hand, 3 or 4 fingers from the knee. We apply pressure in to the tissue at the level of the bone, and you do a circle under the pressure. Then we get to the middle, same. We first compress on the tissue with the heel of the hands, and then we apply the movement that together with the pressure helps to reorganize and to stretch on deep tissue related to these fascias and myofascias in these different structures in the leg. Now we get in here with the thumbs and we press below the level of the bone. Pressure in, 4 fingers from the knee, the first pressure, and we hold 5 seconds hard. Then we get to the middle, deep pressure in, and we don't do any movement here, we just press in. Then we get to the top of the leg, pressure in, then we get back to 2, ice picking, we call that to this exercise, and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and then we relax. Now we use fingertip on center line behind the calf, starting at the head of the calf, and we pull with arms straight. We pull back to stretch the whole leg, 5 seconds. Then we get to the middle. We need to hold 5 seconds to the maximum efficiency. Then we get to the above tendon, we pull and we hold. Then we get back to the middle. We pull, hooking the center line, and then we pull the whole leg. And then 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. We pull. Now we interlock fingers on front of the calf and we press the tissue and we push out of the bones, fibula and tibia. So we apply pressure into the tissue and we push out of the bone. First we do at the head of the calf, then we get to the middle, then we get to the tendon above, press in and push out under the pressure to the tissue of the calf, and then head of the calf. Then we relax. Now we push with the outside hand on the knee. We lift leg into 90 degrees and we go up, same side leg into 90 degrees, half knee. Foot of my partner at the groin, hands at the knee, inside hand on the upper leg, just to provide the 10% support. And then we lock, we push the knee to the center chest and we hold 5 seconds. Then we reduce the tension, slowly this movement, and then we push again and we hold on the tension, and then we reduce the tension, and then we go again. We push with the groin on the foot, knee to the center chest, and then after 3 times we get to the next this hand of the knee gets to the hamstring, then we push the knee to the center chest, and this hand inside get cupped to the heel. And now we do first knee to chest, and then the foot you push to the opposite shoulder and you hold 5 seconds, and then you reduce the tension on the leg, and we go again. Press down, knee to chest, and push up the knee to the opposite shoulder of your position, so we cross the body totally with the leg, and then we get knee to chest and foot to the opposite shoulder, so the hip twist. And then after the third time, the knee up gets down, and you rotate to your partner, and the knee down gets up, and you leave the leg totally straight in the top of your leg. Hand cups the heel, and forearm in the same arm, push on the toes to stretch on the calf. 5 seconds, slowly, 5 second deep, 3 times, back to 2, and you release, and 3, you stretch 3 times, 5 seconds, deep, and we change the knees, 1 knee down, 1 knee up, and then we push knee to chest, foot to butt, so one hand push the knee to the center chest and the foot to the butt, 3 times, 5 seconds hard, and then 3. After that, we leave the leg down and we shake, ready to go to the next. So we sit between, we bend the leg, and then we move on front of the knee. We get hands on butterfly and we start. So we keep moving during this massage. This is the good thing to the giver, the one who do, is constantly moving, and this is great. It's moving better than sitting. And we need to sit and we need to move. We need to do both things, so we need to balance. And now we sit on the butt, we lock with one leg on the straight leg, and we push with the outside foot, the knee up, and we hold 5 seconds. Then we reduce the tension, we sit a bit forward and we push a bit more. You lock here, I feel the tension of pushing there, on here, on this tissue of this foot, totally opposite. And then we push, and then we hold, and we reduce the tension on this, on the tissue, and then we sit back and we slide the foot down, and we use the inside foot to apply this deep mechanical force to this tissue of the hamstring. Deep pressure, 3 steps. So second step in the middle, third step below the joint, we press and we hold, then we get back to the middle, press and hold, and then we get to 1, press and hold. Then after that we walk up and down this tissue of the hamstring, and we leave foot on the mat, we get up into the knees, we raise the leg up, we lock with the knees on the top of the foot, and we do the nutcracker, press in and a circle, under the pressure, 2, you press in and a circle, and you call it some pain. Every week is different, right? And I give the same pressure every week. Last week, no pain, this week pain. Yeah, this is how it works. And then 1. Then we do the ice picking. So we press with the thumbs below the level of the bone, 4 fingers from the knee, we apply pressure in and we hold 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. As always. Back to 2, to the middle, and then 1. After that we relax, and then we get the fingertip, center line of the calf, and we pull back. First from the head of the calf, then we get to the middle, pulling, then we get to above tendon, pulling, back to the middle, and back to the head of the calf. Then we do the nutcracker, we press and push the tissue out of the bones, 2 in the middle, 3, back to 2, and 1. So after that we relax, and now we push forward the leg. We go up into half knee, hand on the knee, hand on the quadriceps, and then we push knee to the center chest, and we hold. We release the tension, and then we press again, pushing, and you hold, and you release, and 3, we push slowly, we hold, and then we release. Now the hand of the knee gets to the hamstring, inside hand cups the heel, and now we press down to the center chest, and we push foot to the opposite shoulder, then release, 2, press in and push up, release, and 3, and up. And now we change the knees. The knee Nicole enjoyed a lot today's massage, and then we place the knee up, down, the knee down, up, and we leave the leg on the top of the leg at 45-degree angle from the mat. Cup outside hand on the heel and press with the forearm, the toes. You need this week the massage, Nicole. And then we do 3 times, stretching, and then we change the knees again. The knee up gets down, the knee down gets up, and then we do knee to chest, foot to butt. 3 times, 5 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. After the 3rd time, we leave the leg down and we shake. And now we ask them, PTO, please turn over to your back, to your chest. And we place the feet with the toes looking inside. You are between on the knees, and then you do 3 steps on each sole, walking. Then we get up and we do palm press, 3 steps, walking on the calf until 3 or 4 fingers below the knee. We never press behind the knee. Then we jump to 3 or 4 fingers above the knee, and then we do 3 steps on the hamstrings to the crease of the butt, up and down. We reverse all the steps down. Don't press behind the knee. And then you reach on the feet and you palm press down. Now we use the thumbs. Fingers will be supporting outside the leg, and the thumb apply pressure down following the direction of the Achilles tendon. We want to press the center top line of the calf. Short steps, 1 leg at a time, going all the way up until below the knee. 3 or 4 fingers, and then we jump above the knee 3 or 4 fingers, and then we do thumb press the center line of the hamstring all the way up to the crease of the butt, and then all the way down. So we press deep pressure. We do 5, 6, 7 steps on each part of the leg, pressure to the center line. I would say 5 steps minimum, and then we do 7, 8 times pressure along the line on each part of the leg until Achilles tendon. And then we get up 3 steps, palm press on the calf. We jump on the knee, 3 steps, palm press on the upper leg. And now we change position, 1 knee down on one side, half knee on the other side, and we jump to the low back. In here we give pressure with butterfly hand on the back beside the spine. So you need to leave a space between your hands to don't press, to avoid any pressure to the spine. And we do palm press butterfly along the back, all the way going up to the scapulas. And then after we do a walking down all the way to the low back. And then once on the low back we stretch again 5 seconds. And now we use the thumbs, fingers to support, to press the center line beside, to press beside the vertebrae of the spine. We don't want to press the spine, but we want to give pressure with the thumbs beside the bone of the spine on both sides, very close to the spine. Thumb press together up from the low back until the shoulder line, pressure is deep pressure down, and when you reach on the shoulder, we do a thumb press walking down, thumb press walking down, all the way to the low back, again. And once you reach on here on the sacrum, we can get with palm press on butterfly, and we do pressure on the low back. We change position now. We get inside between the legs. My knees gets now on the crease of the butt in the center top of the leg. And then if you are less weight than your partner, you can place your feet on the top of the calf. So we are totally above the legs, giving pressure with the knees on the tibia, ischiotibiales. And then we do the pressure palm press butterfly, same before, beside the spine, along the back. 4 steps, going up to the scapulas. And on the scapulas we can do a walking out to the deltoid muscle. And from this muscle we get all the way down 3 steps until the elbow. You skip the elbow and 3 steps, palm press on the lower arm until the line of the wrist. And then we place now the feet out of the calf, if you place the feet above. And then we get on the wrist, they get our wrist, and we do the cobra. So we pull them up and down, and then we go again up and down. Now we go one side, pull one side, then pull the other side, then on the middle we pull up again and down, and then we leave the arms down, and then we repeat the palm press walking 3 steps going to the elbow, then we jump at the elbow, 3 steps going to the shoulder, then we get into the spine beside, we get down until the hip, and then we push up and we go down with the knees between the legs, and we palm press behind the legs, tissue not behind the knee, all the way down to the feet. And on the feet we want to press with the knuckles on the tissue of the sole many times, 1 foot at a time. Then we change position again, PTO, please turn over, and then we place both legs together, we go up, we bend the knees, we place the feet then into below the knees, join, give me your palm, and we go up. From the wrist, you pull them up, and then you let them in sitting position. So here, we want to press with the palm on the shoulder, never too near the collarbone, please, so your fingers behind, and then you press with the heel of the hand to the shoulder muscle, 1, 2, 3, going out on 3 different locations until maximum 2/3 of the shoulder. We never press the 1/3 that is linked to the joint, and then we get back to 1. Now we do the thumb press. Same, the thumb press, not too close to collarbone, so you need to press 4 fingers above this side, and the pressure is down to the shoulder muscle, trapezius. 3 steps out and 2 steps back in to the starting point, 5-second pressure on each point. And then we repeat again the palm press, 1, 2, 3, going out, back to 2, and back to 1. So after that, we will get down and we massage trapezius many times. Then we place the head down, looking down to stretch trapezius at this level of cervicals. And now we want to press with the thumbs, like this is the eye speaking. Here, beside the cervical, starting at C7, we want to apply pressure into the cervical from beside the cervical with the ball of the thumbs. 4 steps, you follow this cervical level, pressing in. So we never press the muscles of the neck, we press the tissue that attach the muscles of the neck to the bone cervical. So we want to go 4 steps up, 4 steps down, and 4 steps up again. Eye speaking on the neck, up, down, up, And when you reach up, we place the head straight and we do shampoo. We use the fingertip to press and circle along the scalp, and then we do the chop, hands together, fingers open, and then we relax, shoulder between the scapula and the spine, and then we do circles, and we rush, na-a, na-wa, ro-ka, ayati, bin-santi.
Oh, so nice. So nice. Okay, so wow, I needed the massage. Okay, we place the knees. We place the knees in between the ankles. Place our hands in white crow and we relax ourselves. Now we warm the hands. Place the hands above the feet, and now we're going to start. We press and roll open. Now we go to the middle. We press and roll open, and then the toes, press and roll open. Go back to the middle, press, and the beginning, press. Now we go one by one. One side, other side, middle, middle, the toes. We go back to the middle, and the beginning, and the beginning. And in this rhythm, we go to the calf muscle. Well, we don't press on the bone. We use our pinky finger that's touching the shin bone, but not on the bone. And we walk in 3 steps up towards the knee. 2, 2, 3, 3. Really start to really go deep into the calf muscle. Fingers above the knee, heel of the hand below. We never press on the knee itself. We just press on the tip of the fingers above the knee, the heel of the head below. We go up with our body weight. We never press on the knee, and we walk in 3 steps up, walking up in both sides of the legs. Really use all your body weight. It's like you're crawling, and then we walk down. So we stop before the knees. We sit again, press the tip of the finger, heel of the head, and now we walk on the calf back. 3, 3. 2, 2, 1, 1, and then we go on the feet, one side, other side, middle, middle, toes, toes. We go back to middle, middle, and beginning, and beginning. Now we're gonna work with the thumbs. So not the tip, but the ball of the thumbs. 2 feet at the same time. Hands on the top of the feet, thumbs behind. So you feel where the toes are, you slide down over the ball of the foot, and then in the sole you just press forward 6 times. So we go to another spot in the middle, maybe a little bit lower, you're just above the heel, not on the heel, but anywhere on the sole of the feet. And then I just go point number 4. You can choose wherever you want to press. 5 and then 6. Every time we do from slow till deep. Now in this rhythm we palm press again, one side, other side, middle foot, middle foot. Don't worry if it's your first time, the toes, and you cannot really follow all the rhythm. Then you come next week again, and we do every week the same sequence, beginning and the beginning. Now we're gonna work on the top of the feet. So up, thumbs inside, fingers outside, and you just lean in on the top of the foot. This is actually our number 14th week we're doing this. So it's really great to help your partner, you know, improve the health. Then on the toes, and today I really needed it. I only feel now that I really needed it, and I was far, far away during the massage. Really dreamt of, was in meditation. Middle, and then next to the ankle. Now we open the feet again and we palm press, walking one side, other side, middle foot, the toes and the toes. We keep on rocking. We want to see the sole of the foot, so we always open, middle, middle, and beginning and beginning. Now we're going to work on one leg at a time. I'm bending the leg that's on the right hand of me. The foot is going to be next to the knee. I'm going to change my position. Place the hands in butterfly, that's how we call it. We don't press on the knee, a little bit above, and you just lean in on the upper leg. We go to the middle, we just lean in. And then the end of the leg, we just lean in. Now we go back to the middle and the beginning. After that, we open the leg, so the leg now is 90 degrees. I'm gonna sit on my butt. My leg is just there, and my other foot is gonna press in the corner of the knee behind. So it's like the hamstring you touch. Now both hands on feet, and you just press the heel. Your heel is on the floor. You just press forward, straightening your leg. Maybe your partner is more flexible than you thought, so you can go a little bit closer, and then you just press the knee towards the armpit 3 times. After 3 times, we're going to place the foot that has been pressing underneath the leg. Place your toes towards you, and now we're going to press on with the other leg. Both hands still on the feet. And you press really strong on the hamstring. Maybe you feel some sticky fascia. We just roll it out. That's really nice. And then we go to the middle. So we're trying to press and open this sticky fascia so it cannot no longer press on nerves. So really great on 3. Then we go back to 2. If you have pain in the knees, stiff hamstrings, pain in the back, all very great for that. And the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now, place your foot back, and now we just walk. Please hold your hands still on the feet and walk up and down with my heels on the floor. Now, I'm going to sit on my knees, and now I'm going to press the knee a little bit inside. So now it's 45 degrees. Left hand on the heel, right hand under the knee, and I just place the leg up. I'm going to sit with my knees on top of his foot, placing my hands interlaced, and we're going to work with the heel of the hands, not on the knee, a little bit lower. And you squeeze quite strong, and while you're squeezing, you make a circle. And that was really painful for me today. I realized I have been sitting a lot last week, so I needed massage. 2, and then 3. Now we go back to the middle, press and rotate. The beginning, press and rotate. Now this is just to warm up. We're going to do ice picking with the thumbs. So we just press on the same spot. 2 thumbs at the same time. Really try to go really deep into the muscle of the leg. We go to the middle. Thumbs are pressing, and just on the end, thumbs are pressing towards each other. It's quite strong. We go to the middle. If this is too heavy when you're lying down, just focus on breathing out when we are pressing. And now we just relax. Now we're going to work on the calf. You cup your hands. Like that. The more you cup, the heavier it is for your partner. We lean back 1. We go to the middle. We lean back 2. And we lean back 3 on the Achilles tendon. Go back to the middle. And the beginning under the knee. Now, we interlace the hands behind the calf. You squeeze and go forward. Go to the middle. Squeeze and go forward. And then down, squeeze and go forward. And then the middle. Go forward and just under the knee. Now you just relax a bit. Place the knee up. And then we're going to do knee to chest. Foot is in the groin. This foot is going to be next to the hip. Hands on the knee. Other hand is on the straight leg. In the middle. 10% leaning down on the straight leg. 90, you go forward. Why you're laughing? Painful? 1.
I don't know.
2. Sometimes massage is just very funny. And 3. I don't know. So now you place the hand from the knee in the hamstring. The other hand is going to cut the heel. And then you just press towards the sternum and try to straighten the leg. Then we go to the middle. You press and try to straighten. Sorry guys. You press, it's all live, so it can happen, but I don't know, I cannot stop laughing. Okay, 3 times only. Now you place the knee down, other knee up, and then place your hand under the knee so you don't overstretch the leg. And you place the foot on your leg. So it looks like that, but you cannot see, so that's why I'm putting it here. Now we're going to hold the heel here, and the toe is here. The big toe is there. So the whole idea is you press, what you cannot see, but while you saw someone else doing it, or maybe the next time you can see, but the idea is, listen to me, just the big toe underneath the forearm 3 times. You just press to stretch Achilles 3 times. Now we do knee to chest and foot to butt. That means knee to chest and foot to butt. It's that simple. 1, 2, press the knee to the chest and the foot to the butt. 50-50. 3. Now the hand under the knee. You don't want to overstretch the leg. And we just do shake, 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 shake. This is very easy. Just do tuk, 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 tuk underneath the knee. And we're going to go to the other side. Now, bend the leg of your partner. Place yourself above the knee. Place the hands in butterfly. Same as on the other side. 1, you lean in. 2, in the middle. 3, in the end. Leaning with all your body weight. 2, and 1. Now we're placing the foot out a bit. The knee will be 90 degrees. I'm going to sit on my own butt. Place the knee here on the straight leg. Other leg is going to push in the corner of the knee behind. Both hands on the feet. And we just press forward with the heel on the floor. Try to straighten your leg. Yes, yoga for 2, ladies and gentlemen. Now we place the foot back. We go forward a bit. And now the knee towards the chest a bit more. Pull back, and maybe your partner is more flexible than you thought. We're all going to make everybody a ballerina. Wow, it's really flexible today. And then back. Now, the leg underneath, my toes towards my face, and then the other foot is going to press, 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 press. Really strong in the hamstring. Go to the middle. Press, press, press. And the end. Press, press, press. And back in the middle. And the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now we place the foot back and we just relax. Palm pressing, walking up and down again. Heels on the floor. We place the foot in, hand on the heel, other hand in the knee. We place the foot up, my knees on the top of his leg. Oh no, not leg, foot. Otherwise, how can you do that? Place the hand interlaced, not on the knee, a little bit lower, and we just press and make a circle while you're pressing. Go to the middle, press and make a circle. In the end, I want to do a bit of revenge, but he's not feeling anything. I'm doing all with my power. Well, I have been sitting a lot, and now I've been working a lot, giving massage, so teaching massage, we're doing with the thumbs, so that makes healthier legs, right? Then me in the middle. In the end, just press with the thumbs towards each other. We go back to the middle and to the beginning of the leg. And we just relax, relax, relax. Now we're going to work on the calf muscle. We're going to place the hands like that behind the knee on the calf. 1. We place the hands in the middle. 2. We place them on Achilles. 3. We go back to middle. 2. And just under the knee. 1. Now we interlace the hands. We're going to work with the heel of the hand. The same on the calf. We start up on the calf. You squeeze the muscle in between your heel of the hands and you try to push forward while you're still holding the muscle in between the heel of the hand. We go to the middle. So it's like we're trying to make more space between the muscle and the body. And we do on the Achilles. We go forward. We go to the middle, squeeze and go forward, and then under the knee, squeeze, go forward. Knee to chest is next. Hand on the knee, other hand on the Achilles. Place the knee up, place the foot in your groin. Place your foot down next to the hip. It's like really sticking. Now, hand on the knee, hand on the straight leg. And we go forwards, deep, but slowly. 1, 2, and 3. Go how far you can go. And then one hand on the knee is going on the hamstring. The hand of the straight leg is gonna cup the heel like that. And now I'm just pressing on the hamstring and trying to straighten the foot towards the left shoulder. 1. We go to 2. Press, press, press. Try to stretch, stretch, stretch. 2 and 3. Press and open. Now, knee down, other knee up, hand under the knee so it doesn't overstretch. Place your hand cup. Place the big toe under your forearm. And then we lean on the big toe. And this is quite difficult to see. I just noticed now because we're both wearing black. Okay, next time we have other colors. 2 and 3. So it's all about stretching the Achilles, not how high you go. Now we place the knee down and the foot down, knee to chest, up, and foot to butt. 3 times. 2, place the knee to the chest, the foot to the butt, and 3. Now hand under the knee to not overstretch. Put the leg down and then tuk under the knee. And then PTO. He knew already what's happening. PTO. You see, I told you last time, if you do this every week, it's like brushing your teeth. It's going to be easy all the time. Palm press in between the feet. So my knees are going to be in between the ankles of my partner, and I'm just going 1 and 1. One side, other side. Palm pressing like I'm crawling on the leg, on the foot. Now I'm going to go on the legs. So the tip of the fingers are showing towards the face of my partner, and I start in the beginning and then I go to the middle, on the middle of the calf, and then the end. We never want to press on the back of the knees. So we skip this. We lean in, we go up with our body weight, and in 3 steps you really lean in. It's super nice to press really deep into the hamstrings, and then we go back. 2, never press on the back of the knee, skip the back of the knee, and 3 steps on the calf. Now we're going to work with the thumbs again, so not with the tip but the ball of the thumb. I'm trying to feel where the Achilles tendon is, and then we're going to make an imaginary line. Thumb press walking means one thumb is pressing and then the other thumb is pressing. We go all the way up until you reach the knee. We never press the knee, so we skip the knee and we just thumb press walking. It's like you're crawling, but then you're crawling on your thumbs. Yeah? So you go all the way up until you see or you feel the sitting bone, and then we go back down again, leaning in. Thumb, follow thumb. Never press the back of the knee. Leaning in, sitting down again, sitting down, and then we go to the feet. I think maybe we have a problem with the camera. We're still on, I think. Okay, looks like the battery's almost finished. So I'm going to go walking up again with the palm. And then all the way up. Now we're going to have one knee on one side, one knee on the other side. Feel where the spine is. Place one hand on one side, one hand on the other side, and you lean in. Yeah? Now we go a little bit higher for 2, and a bit higher for 3. And you can maybe do, okay, on here. And then we palm press walking down all the way. Now, we never press the spine. We're going to work with that thumb. One thumb on one side, one thumb on the other side. And we never press on the spine. So we just press near the spine. And then we just follow. We call this kangaroo. You just kangaroo yourself up. 2 thumbs at the same time on either side of the spine, leaning in all the time, all the way until the top corner of the scapula. So you see, I'm also changing my body weight, so at least my shoulder, my wrist are on top of each other. Yeah? So when I finish this line, top corner of scapula, I'm gonna just thumb press walking down all the way, every time leaning in towards the mat, never pressing on the spine, all the way down. Place one hand on one side, one hand on the other side, palm pressed, and we're going to change our position. 2 feet in between our partner, right? Now knees under the sitting bone and feet, if you like, on the top, if you're not falling. And then your partner's arms go down. And then we just go up, walking up, over the shoulders, And then bend the arm of your partner a bit. You walk in 3 steps on the upper arm. So we never press on the elbow. We skip the elbow. We skip the elbow. You go all the way down. It's nice to really press on the wrist. And then I love to always stretch here. Now, place the feet down. Super good if you work on the computer to stretch your hand. We hold each other's wrist and we pull our partner up. 1. And down. And then we pull up again. One side. Other side. And I always like to put my head up, but you can also leave your head down. Just whatever feels comfortable for you as you are getting the massage. Bend the arms again. Hands on hands, walking. 3 steps on the lower arm. Skipping the elbow. If you like, you can place the feet back. If not, also okay. Freestyle. Now, we walk over the shoulders. Never on the spine. All the way down. You pull yourself off. Skip the butt. 3 steps. We palm press walk. 3 steps. Sometimes it's difficult to speak English. On the hamstring. We skip the knee. We walk 3 times on the calf muscle. And then we ask our partner to turn on the back. And now we're going to push the legs up of our partner. So be careful of your own back. Can be heavy, depending the size of your partner or you. So, what?
No.
Oof, oh, oof. Okay, we raise the leg up. We bend the knees. We put the feet underneath our own knees. And then we hold each other's wrists. And we go up with our body weight. And you can also bend your knees a lot. Pull the client or your partner back. And then we walk around. And we have the back straight. So now we're going to press next to the neck on both sides at the same time. 4 fingers from the collarbone. And 2. And 3 a little bit wider, not too wide. We don't want to press here near the shoulder. And then we go back to 2. And then we go to 1. And then we're going to do with the thumbs. 1. And 2. And 3. So I don't know if we're still online, but I think so. But our things are saying that all our batteries is finished and that we're no longer online. But I still finished this class. I hope you guys can still see me. 3, 2, out, and back in again. Yeah? And after that, we're just gonna do massage, freestyle, like this. Really nice. On the trapezius. After that, we're going to place the head down. We're going to work with our thumbs. So like that. So here is the bone, C7. We're just going to press thumbs next to the vertebrae. Really not too wide. All the way up, pressing only the thumbs. Don't press the head down until the skull. And then we go down. So it's like 3 or 4 steps. And once we're down, we go up again. We go up again. And then we place the head up of our partner. And we massage like shampoo. Our cat also wants a massage. We do shampoo. And then we are going to do a brush like that. And some pressing with the fingers. The chop. So place the hands together, free wrist. Also, this is the fingers are relaxed. So you press with the tip of the fingers, not with the side of the hand. We go from the neck out, in, next to the spine and the shoulder, only halfway and up. Other side out, in, only halfway and up. And if you think, hey, mine are not so much making so beautiful sound, it's only because I do very relaxed. Yeah, don't do like boom, boom, boom. Get that.
How?
Not like this. It's like that.
You're very funny. No.
Not like that, yeah. No. Okay, so we end the massage and normally normally our partner is not talking, you know.
No.
We're all in meditation state. So we do 3 times or more. We do 5 times. We normally do na'a, nawa, roka, payati, finasanti, which means I hope my client feel better than before. Kakuka, finish.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I feel better.
You feel better? I feel better, Nicole.
Yes.
Of course.
Great. So if this is just like your first time and you think, oh, it goes a little bit fast, don't worry. Next time you do better. We are here every Sunday because we want to massage each other to increase the health of everyone in the world. So you can just join, or you can come to the school.
You can do. And the time when you can follow us, this time you know how to do this massage. So this massage can be done in 20 minutes or in 30 minutes when we guide a class of people who never did massage. But when we do in total meditation, we do even faster than this, and we just very sensitive to the partner, and we are sensitive to everything related to the massage. But time is very complex and subjective to many things. No? How long it takes to be done this first session of our method.
Yes.
So yeah.
Talking about time, I think it's time to relax or sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm very tired. It was very nice. And I think our cat wants some food. Anyway,
some attention.
Some attention, yes. So anyway, thank you for watching. We hope to see you next week.
More.
And yeah, and if you have more questions, just leave a message and we answer you.
Yes.
Or you can see the chat.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We
See
say
you
bye.
next time. Yes.
See you next time. Sawadee
Sawadee
ka.